One of Australia's biggest power companies has been fined $25 million after the regulator took it to federal court. The fine relates to a scandal that saw AGL overcharge welfare recipients. Our business reporter Emilia Terzon is covering this story. So Emilia, firstly, what has the federal court found that AGL did?
Good afternoon. The court has found that AGL broke the law by continuing to take money off welfare recipients even after they had stopped being the power company's customers and stopped using their services. This happened due to deductions that were made by AGL through CentraPay. That is a government entity that helps people set up automatic payments straight from their welfare payments. The overpayments from CentraPay from AGL happened to hundreds of people on welfare as far back as last decade. The issue, as you noted, Melissa, was taken to federal court by the energy regulator, the AER. The court in response found that not only did AGL overcharge people on welfare, but also it didn't tell them it had done this, and it didn't refund them in a timely fashion for those overpayments.
Okay, so talk us through the penalties and why they're significant.
So the federal court has just this morning fined AGL $25 million over this CentraPay issue. This is actually the highest fine that has ever been doled out by the courts to a company as a result of legal action that has been brought by the energy regulator, the AER. The last time that the regulator had a fine nearly as close as this was back in 2022, which was $17 million against another power company, Origin, over it failing to protect its customers when they were doing it tough financially. As well as the fine of $25 million, AGL has also been ordered by the federal court to implement at least a 3-year compliance system so that it doesn't charge inactive customers again.
So what is AGL saying now?
So AGL has just put out a statement to the share market. It has apologised to its customers for the CentraPay overcharging and says that this should never have happened to them in the first place. But its statement also says that that fine of $25 million is far higher than it is expected, and that it's going to review this judgment and consider whether it should appeal the ruling. Despite AGL saying that this fine is high, it also notes in its statement to the ASX that it doesn't really expect this to affect its profit margins. AGL is actually worth more than $7 billion, and it says that it's on track to make up to $730 million in profit this financial year. In terms of this CentraPay issue, it's also worth noting that AGL isn't the only big power company that might have issues of overcharging people on welfare. Just this year, the regulator had several other power companies referred to it over issues with CentraPay, and it's currently looking at whether it should also go after them through the courts.
Emilia Terzon reporting there. Thank you.